our city is Banja Luka.
My name is Jovana, also from Bosnia, same city, same organization. Well, considering the fact that Bosnia and Herzegovina is also a country that has 3 equal nations, it's sort of by theoretical way we are inclusive, but the country is split. And the opinion of youth is different in different parts of the country. So I wouldn't say that we are a completely inclusive society. It still needs lots of development, lots of improvement, and all people are using the same excuse. The war that happened like more than 20 years ago. So I'm still not sure that we're a completely inclusive society.
Well, just to add, I can agree with Jovana, but there are also people in our country that have like different kinds of backgrounds, like social educational background or social economical. So for them, it's a little bit hard to be inclusive in our society because we have a little bit large gap between the most poorest and the most richest people in our country. So just to add.
First, I would say that those are financial issues. Like even if somebody is ambitious enough and has some goal, always the finances come on their way. And usually the people who are like the smartest those are the ones who come from the countryside. Those are the ones who work the hardest and try the hardest on each university. But still, the problem is with the unemployment. Even though the ones who are finished their university somehow, with working and studying like 2 jobs and studies at the same time, they still cannot find a job. So unemployment and finances are.
I can take my example where the formal education didn't allow me to develop myself enough, and I feel that I have lack of practical skills in formal education and non-formal education. And although informal education, it's in some way helped me to develop myself, and also I'm planning to continue with this kind of opportunities. And I strongly want to encourage young people and to be participative and active in our society. So probably this kind of education is the most important in our life because it's life learning process.
And I can say for myself that I'm one of those with fewer opportunities because usually I also face lots of financial issues. But thanks to the people who are working actually in those international organizations, I get the opportunity to participate in this kind of events. And I can say that it changed me a lot, and not just me, but people around me. Because now my friends are constantly asking me, can they participate in some event? What new things I learn? And I also, not just I go on training course and I come back home and nothing, because I really use the things I learn to implement in my local community, which people are noticing, and it's kind of, it is a long process and we can expect change in the future, but it takes time. So step by step, small steps, and we will manage them.
Well, in our country, it is something like division between young people because half of them, it's my own experience, are a little bit politically active, and half of them are youth participation, youth activity, they like that. But there is not it's a strong division between young people considering that. So in one side you have that political activists, and the other side you have informal activists. So I would say not all young people are really interested for this, but those who are, they are intensively working to get some large number of people to be on that part of side. Because you cannot be politically active if you didn't experience this kind of opportunities and exchanges that we make interculturally. So I consider that most important thing for ourselves, and then we can continue to work in our societies and groups, in small groups, in our villages, cities, whatever.
Yeah, and some observation, because I'm for a long time included in the youth work, and before I know that people were not interested that much, but lately it's becoming a trend, because people are finally noticing that it's not enough to have formal background and diploma in your pocket. You need to have more experience, more skills than the formal education is providing for us. Well, I would say that even though you've been told that you're youth with fewer opportunities, you can still dig for information, try new things. Even if somebody stops you from doing it, try harder, because you never know the path that will take you. And to fight to be more included, to have more opportunities is really worthwhile. So go for it.
Well, personally, I think that we can contribute to that kind of people because we will tell our experience when we will be back home. And and I'm hoping that I will like manage to improve my knowledge, and also that I will spread all information so that I can include the people that are nearby close. So, well, I hope that there will be much more inclusion than now.